분들 진짜 눈 그친 줄 알았는데 막상 나와서 계속 눈 왔거든요. 그래서 어쩔 수 없이 이제 이렇게 쉘터에서 방송하도록 하겠습니다. So today, when I woke up, I saw that the snow has stopped. So I decided to come out and then show you guys what the snow looks like out here after 4 days of a blizzard. But the moment I came out here, boom, this happened. Can you guys see the snow? It's actually snowing very heavily now. And it's the kind of snow like, it's heavy sleet kind of snow. So it's actually more rain than snow right now. So you can even say it's raining very heavily right now. Can you see? So yeah, so now I kind of pretty much stuck in this little shelter over here. I really wanted to show you guys the park and what it looks like after 4 days of snow. Never knew that today would be a 5th day because the forecast said it should end yesterday. Well, the forecast not always accurate. And welcome. 좋은 아침이에요. 좋은 일주일이에요. 새로운 일주일인데요. So it's a new week. How's everybody doing? And yeah, man, I really wanted to show you guys this. Oh, people walking their dog in the snow. Take a look. This is something you will not see, man. This is real daily life of Istanbul. Real daily life, Turkish daily life scene here. You can see it's actually snowing very heavily, right? You can see, right? Oh, that's the street dog. That's the street dog that I have been covering in my video so far. Oh, Rihan. Hi, Rihan from Kathmandu. Oh, the street dog is coming here. I've been covering him in my short videos a lot. If you guys have been watching my short video, that street dog that always sleeps out in the snow, that's this dog here. And then of course there are proper dogs, people walking proper dogs here. Oh, dog's afraid of me, so maybe I should come this way. You can feel like dogs are afraid of certain kind of people because they are not exposed to that kind of people much. Okay, so Rian, what's your question? Rian from Kathmandu. How's Kathmandu? It's actually snowing very heavily. It's still out there walking a dog. Good morning, Liana from UK. Today I thought that the snow has stopped because the forecast said it will stop yesterday. So when I woke up this morning, I drew the curtains and I saw that, oh, 진짜, 고쳤는데? Oh, really, the snow really has stopped. But the moment I came out here to the park to show you guys what it looks like after 4 days of snow, boom, again it started snowing. Actually very, very heavily just now. It's still heavy, because you can still see it. You can still see it on camera. But right now it's wet and cold, but not too cold, 3 degrees Celsius. That's why the snow are melting very quickly. You see the snows are melting very quickly. You can see the earth beneath the snow. Rihan, have you ever had crush on someone in spite of being married? Meaning what? Meaning you're married or the person is married? Or both are married? Now, let me give you a simple answer. See, the thing is, you guys need to remember that I don't adhere to any man-made moral standards or laws or rules, because everything man-made brings you that little bit away from the true nature of being a human being. Now, having crushes is a natural hormonic reaction of being a human being. It happens regardless of labels that you wear. Labels like single or married or divorced or LGBT or whatever. It has nothing to do with the labels that you wear. Crushes is a natural process, is a natural hormonic process of being a human being. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't matter the label that you wear. If it happens, it will happen. Okay, so now the whole key is this. The whole key is what do you do with it? How do you act on it? If you act on it, okay, if your actions is gonna cause suffering, okay, or cause a major upheaval in your life, then you should take no action. Okay, so in the end of the day, right, understand that the crush and all this feeling, yeah, the snow has stopped again. So I just walked up from that little shelter showing you guys the snow. So if you think you need to understand that the crush, the feeling of having the crush, and the resultant action are two different things. If you have a crush, acknowledge that it's a natural part of being human being. That's how we're designed. This is a very physical thing. Now, what you do with that crush, now that's a completely different thing. That's the other dimension. If what you're gonna do is gonna cause suffering and major upheavals in your life, then do nothing. And I guarantee you and I promise you, as long as you do nothing, you'll pass. You'll always pass. Because like I said, this is it's a physical hormonic reaction. Your hormones will only create such feelings for that much of a time. Okay, you'll eventually pass. So you can pretty much do nothing about it. Your life doesn't change, nobody's life changes, and everybody's happy. Okay, so that's my answer, Rian. Oh, Nuraine Tan, good morning. And Kim Teo, good morning, Kim Teo. Liana, his wife is so beautiful. I can't imagine him liking anyone else. To me, it's nothing about beautiful or not. I have a little crush on her. I mean, I have crushes on not just human beings, on non-human beings as well, on animals as well, on games as well. It's all the same thing, you know. It's all the same thing. It is nothing to do with the label that you wear. It's a hormonic reaction. Huh? Nuraine Tan, I have yet to see Limpeh wife. Please share photo. No, I will never share a photo. So if you have been following my channel for the past 5 years, you will see me and my wife, we made a lot of videos together before, about 5 years ago. After that I decided to just kind of like shelter her from my very toxic social media. I gotta protect her. You know, as a YouTuber, you're a public figure. As a public figure, you have to protect your family. I kind of realized it only after going through a lot of shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna share any photos of her. In fact, we're not even together in the same country. Okay, so if you wanna hurt me, you can't hurt her. You wanna hurt her, you can't hurt me. We're 8,000 miles apart. Okay, so you wanna see what my wife looks like? You gotta have to look at my videos 5 years ago. We made a lot of videos together. Liana, she's in some of his videos. She looks like an idol. Yeah, she looks like one of the girls in Twice. I forgot her name. Naam? I forgot her name. Kim Teo, is a social media toxic? Of course, my social media is very toxic. Very, not just toxic, very dangerous. I've been through a lot of shit doing YouTube, by the way. I made pretty much no money doing YouTubing, but yet I got a lot of shit. I got death threats. I got people stalking me. I got people endlessly trying to dig shit out of me and exposing on publicly all my stuffs and all that stuff. Yeah. And I have even people who watch my live stream who turn toxic the very next day. Yeah. Yes. This guy watches my live stream, doesn't like one thing I said, and then from that day onwards keeps harassing me, all kinds of messages and hate, until I have to ban him across all my social media. And yet, like, you know, lately the good thing about Facebook and Instagram is when you block someone, right, they block every other new account that they make as well. Okay, so that really helps a lot, because in the past, right, when I get stalkers or I get haters like that, they change accounts and they make new accounts and they continue doing it now. So just blocking their account does nothing. But I'm so glad that technology has caught up. Facebook and Instagram, when you block someone on their main account, it blocks every other new account that they will open after that. So it really helps a lot. But still, I want to really like protect my family, my loved ones from my social media. So I would pretty much just prefer to keep them away. A lot of people on today. So this is the result of 4 days of blizzard here in Istanbul. And in fact, it was still snowing just now. You know, when I woke up this morning, I drew the curtain and I saw, wow, no more snowing. Just like the forecast said, no, it should end yesterday. And then I came out here and you know what? The moment I sat down on this bench here, you can see how wet the bench is. Why? It started snowing very heavily just now. And so I had to hide in that shelter over there for if you want to see how heavily it was snowing just now, it just have to watch the first 5 minutes of this live stream. Yeah, 5 minutes ago it was snowing heavily. 5 minutes ago. Suddenly it stopped again. Okay, so Liana, I'm actually a fan of Twice. Oh, okay. Kim Teo, Death Traps. Yeah, I get Death Traps. Yes. Andy, you haven't seen you in a long time. Good morning. Wow. A lot of my I just observed that I have a lot of viewers on Monday mornings. Why? You know, I would always assume that everybody's busy on Mondays, but I usually get the most number of people coming on Mondays. It's very interesting. You guys recognize this street dog? I cover this street dog on my short videos a lot. How it sleeps in the snow and everything. So during the day, it comes out in the park here to look for food and look for friends to play with, because this park, a lot of dogs come to this park, and then after that it goes back to that spot to sleep again. That street dog. I wonder if you guys recognize this street dog. That I cover this street dog on my short videos a lot. And Don, wow, welcome. Haven't seen you in a very long time, Don. Welcome. Kim Teo, you're more updated than me. I don't know anyone from Twice. So of course I'm updated. Of course I'm still very young, no? You know, I do the kind of things people in their 40s will never do. like fight professionally in MMA and all that stuff. In my heart, I'm still like 23, 24. If you ask me what's my mental age, like how old do I feel I am, right? I feel like I've not grown one day since 23 or 24. I can't even say I'm 25. 25 sounds a little old. Nuraine Tan, what's Twice? Yeah, it's a K-pop group. Twice in capital letters, yes. It's not Twice in small letters. You have to write it in caps. Okay, Twice must be written in caps. Liana is a true fan. You know that. Astro Boy, good morning. 좋은 아침이에요. 와, 오늘 진짜 사람 많네. Astro Boy 님 어서 오세요. 진짜 반가워요. 오늘은 와. Liana, hello everyone. Wow, a lot of people on today, yeah. Is it because the thumbnail looks good with the snow in the background? But the snow is not accumulating, as you can see. The pavements are all cleared up. And you see this part is all melted because the temperature is just not low enough to sustain to accumulate snow, you know. See those slopes? It's just not like 1 month ago, yeah. If you guys remember, 1 month ago I showed you guys the real snow of Istanbul where it was -4 degrees Celsius, and then you have like this entire slope here, people were sledging because it was full of snow. But as you can see this time around, the snow didn't accumulate at all. Because why? Because it's like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius right now. Above 0 degrees Celsius, snow just cannot accumulate on the ground. So you can see it's melting off very quickly. 4 days of blizzard, you know, and it doesn't accumulate at all. It's nothing. This amount of accumulation is nothing compared to like in January, after like just 2 days of snow, it was accumulated hard, right? So, but right now, after 4 days of intense snow, we only get this much accumulation. And in the distance, there's a seagull. There's a seagull looking around for food, looking around to steal food. Can you see? Seagull stealing food. Oh, seagulls are thugs, man. Thugs. They steal food. And okay. Nuraine Tan, snow looks beautiful. Liana, I may be in my 30s, but I do know some of the dancers. Yeah. So likey. Don, I thought you're in Korea. Oh, I'm in Istanbul. Yeah. So in case you guys are new to my live stream or you just rediscovered me after a very long break, at least if your last memory of me is in Korea, then you have been away from my channel for at least 3 years. Yeah. Because 3 years ago, me and my wife, we moved to New York. After New York, Japan. After Japan, Turkey. Okay, so there's been between Korea and Turkey, I've been through many lifetimes, been through a lot. Between Korea and Turkey, I became samurai. In Japan, we moved to New York. I became a professional fighter. A lot of things happened between Korea and Turkey. I would say between Korea and Turkey, I lived at least 3 different lifetimes, or 3 completely different lives in different countries. And yeah, so in case you guys are new and or just rediscovered me after a long break, good morning. This is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, I've been living in Istanbul for 1 year and 4 months. This is a live stream where every morning I show you guys something about Istanbul. Like today, we're discovering about the snow here in Istanbul, and then grab a coffee and then chit chat about anything and everything in life. Okay, we're gonna do the coffee in a while. Okay, after we're done with the snow here, we're gonna probably stream out here in the snow for another 20 minutes or so more, and then let's go grab a coffee. Yeah. And yeah, it happens at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time every day. This is episode 136. So yes, I've been live streaming on an almost daily basis for 136 days already. And I'm so grateful that a lot of my old fans from many years ago beginning to rediscover me through this live stream. And of course, to discover what Istanbul is like through my live stream. And in fact, I know of 5 persons from around the world, including from Paris, from Singapore, from Indonesia, who have been here to Istanbul because of watching my live stream. I should do something in the government. Okay. Liana, I may be in my 30s, but I do. No sound. Oh, okay. Don. Okay. Astro Boy, good temperature for hot coffee. Yeah, it's a 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. Actually, it's not very cold. That's why you see the snow is not accumulating. You see a lot of road. You see even on the grasses, even on the ground, you see the snow is not accumulating at all because the temperature is just not low enough. The temperature is about probably, like right now it's probably about 3 to 4 Celsius. The way I can feel temperature changes. Oh, so beautiful. This is so lovely, guys. Look at that. Wow, so lovely. Can you see? Where is it? Wow, so beautiful. Wow. There it goes. Where is it? I can't. There it is. So beautiful. It's kind of sparrow, but a beautiful kind of sparrow. So beautiful. Wow. I mean, when you guys walk down the road, do you take time to discover and surprise yourself with all these things, like the little things happening around you? Liana, it looks pretty outside. Yeah, the floor doesn't look slippery. Yeah, like last month, in January, when it really snowed in January, usually in Istanbul it snowed only once a year in January for about 1 week. And so in January, this whole place was like boom. Oh, where is it? Oh, this whole place was like kids were sledging down this slope, man, because this whole place looks like one white mountain, no? And kids were sledging down this slope here. But right now, temperatures are just not low enough. In January, it's like -3, -4 degrees Celsius, sometimes -5 degrees Celsius. But right now, it's like 4 or 5 degrees Celsius. And snow just don't accumulate in this kind of temperature. In fact, Istanbul should not snow at this time of the year. So this year is actually quite weird in every sense of the way. From temperature to geopolitics to economics, everything. Liana, I always look at little animals. Yeah, because you know why, Liana? Because you are like me, okay? So freedom lifestylers, we take time to appreciate what's around us, yeah? But most people would not. See, that's right there. That's the street cat condominium built by the government, and that's built by the government. That's built by the people. How do I know? The government ones always have a fence to prevent other animals or stray dogs from intruding. But the ones built by the community would not have a fence. Liana, wild animals are so beautiful. Yeah. We share the same planet. It's time to understand our neighbors. Oh, the sun is out. Oh, the sun is out. Let's take an overview of this park. This is a beautiful park. This is right outside my home, by the way. People walking their dogs in the snow. This is how my apartment looks like, but this is not my apartment. Yeah, I live in one of these newly built apartments, but not this. Yeah, I never show the outside where I live. I'm sorry, because my social media is actually quite toxic. I've had people try to hunt down where I stay, and I receive a lot of threats. So yeah. Oh, it's actually really hard to walk. It's really hard to walk. You can hear the crunching. Crunch. I didn't know that I can still experience this at this time of the year though. Last year March, it wasn't like this. Usually after January, you should not experience any more snow. I gotta get under some real shade because the sun is actually quite strong. I hope it. Wow, you see, look at this pine tree. Look at this pine tree. It's so old. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Liana, one of my favorite animals is frogs. Really? Okay, I mean, I don't go as far as frogs. I personally find frogs are slimy and disgusting. But I like spiders. I like tarantula, the big spiders. I used to have one. You know, back when I had my tarantula, a Mexican tarantula, I always set it on my arm like this, so you will crawl on my arm. So beautiful. Spiders are nice. I think privacy is important. Yeah. So when you get to a certain stage of being a YouTuber, then privacy becomes very important. When you first start, right, you don't really give a hoot about privacy. You don't care about privacy. You want more people to know about you. But after a while, right, boom, you get it. When all the haters and toxic people starts coming, then you really get it. Shishis barata. Oh, namaskaram. Good morning, Shishis. Nuraine Tan. The snow reflects all the sunlight. Yeah, that's why. If I'm thinking to go get the coffee like right now, because that's 22 minutes of looking at the snow. But today I'm also wearing my sunblock, but it's not a strong sunblock. I don't like very strong sunblocks. Oh, I always love to see people walk their dog in the snow. So nice looking. And this is, in case people are wondering, this is how Turkish people look like. Okay, Turkish people are mostly white. I know there are people who think Turkish people are Arabic looking, but no, Turkish people are European looking. Oh, not all dogs like me, yeah. Small dogs tend to be. Wow, a lot of people are on today, Liana. Makes me happy everyone is coming on the stream. Yeah, same. Is it because the thumbnail is nice looking or what? I'm always wondering what brings in people to my stream for the day. I'm still trying to crack this code. Oh, this tree looks so old. Some very old trees here like this. This is at least 500 years old for bonsai to be this big. This is how what the park looks like after 4 days of blizzard. Very little accumulation though. Oh, that's the street dog that I cover in my short videos all the time. If you guys been watching my short videos, I show how this dog shiver and sleep in the snow. Yeah, it's this dog here. So during the day, you come out to the park here to look for friends to play with or look for food. Plenty of food here, by the way, left by the community. Yeah, it's this dog here. Oh, still looking for friends. Hello. Doesn't like me much. Hello. So for those of you who have been following my short videos, this street dog here has been the star of my short video for quite a number of days. You guys recognize him? He doesn't speak my language though. Shh. Shh. Completely no reaction. Shh. Shh. No reaction. No reaction. Pretty much just ignores me all the time. Looks like kind of, you know, look at the tail and the color of the back. Look like a jackal actually. Looks like a dog and jackal kind of cross, you know. You see the feature looks very jackal, especially the black line running down the back and then ending up in that kind of tail. This dog looks like a canine, a household, you know, some kind of dog and jackal kind of mix. And it's actually really big, you know. So for those of you who have been following my short videos, I've been showing how this dog shiver and sleep in the snow for the past few days. And good thing, you know, after I do all that shots about this dog, I see a lot of new blankets at his sleeping spot right now. Oh, this dog is afraid of me. And yeah. Liana, I love big trees. I think they are fascinating. Yeah, big old trees are very fascinating. They are the oldest inhabitants of this world, you know, and they watch all the nonsense of the young race called human beings, right? Rise up on earth, do their nonsense, fall away. Kings rise up, do their nonsense, fall away, and they're just sitting there quietly watching us, laughing at us, do all our nonsense. Can you imagine how much knowledge this tree has? Like everybody who has passed by from young to old to die, and their kids, he has watched generations of the same family pass by this place. It's amazing how much these trees know, you know. Elma, good morning, Elma. Welcome. We're showing you guys what this park in front of my home looks like after 4 days of blizzard here in Istanbul. Nuraine Tan, yeah, he's ignoring me. He doesn't speak my language. He's not ignoring me. He just doesn't understand me, or he may be deaf. Either or, because it's not responding to any of my cues, which is very weird. It may be deaf though. Yeah, dogs. There are deaf dogs as well. Liana, Elma, long time no see. And for the past half an hour, this is just really weird weather, because just now, if you look at the first 5 minutes of this live stream, it was snowing very heavily during the first 5 minutes of this live stream, and then suddenly boom, sun. So much sun. In fact, I'm gonna start heading out to a cafe right now to get a coffee. I don't want to stand out here in the snow in the sun like this. So guys, it's been half an hour covering the snow here in Istanbul, yeah? I'm gonna go get a coffee right now. Do our usual sit down chit chat. Big Elma. Big trees used to scare me when I was a child. Now I talk to them. Yeah, big trees can be scary. You know, as a child, you can feel how old and ancient, and you can feel the energy within them. It's actually the energy within old trees feels like your great-great-grandparents. And you know, like as kids, we're afraid of our grandparents and great-grandparents, like because we don't understand them, yeah. Günaydın. Merhaba. You know, everybody's so happy and friendly here. Yes, this is how Turkish people look like. Okay? Turkish people are European Caucasians, not Arabic looking. There's a huge difference between how Turkish people look and how Arab people look like, you know. Astro Boy, just describe the trees from Lord of the Rings. Oh, the forest ants. Yeah. They're not, you know, not everything in Lord of the Rings, right? It's actually real world accurate to a certain extent, no, to be honest. Of course, because when that dude wrote Lord of the Rings, when Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings, he took a lot of real life material from World War II, from all this. Is it World War One or World War II? World War One. Kim Teo, the sun and snow behind you looks so nice. Yeah, looks so nice, but the sun plus snow is something I run away from. So I'm sorry. I run away from the combination of snow and sun because snow plus sun it kills vampires like me. I guess see how thick the snow here is after 4 days. Ish! See how thick that is. But of course it's all melted, you see, it's all melted. Temperature is actually not low enough to keep the snow. It's 4 degrees Celsius right now. Liana, well, Arab isn't a race, it's a culture of many different races. Well, but there's a distinct Arabian look though. There's a very distinct Middle Eastern Arabian look, which is very, very different from Turkish. I mean, in fact, you know, to be honest, you can't tell between a Turkish people, a Turkish person, or a person from any other parts of Europe, to be honest. That's how I feel, you know, after one year and 4 months. You know, when I first came here, I felt like there was a difference. But after 1 year and 4 months, I have to say there's no difference. I can't tell. Kim Teo, why are you panting? Yeah, my health has been very bad ever since I recovered from COVID. Not just panting, no. Last night I have another round of allergic attack. You see rashes all over my arm. I'll show you guys later on. Heading towards my favorite cafe. Ever since I recovered from COVID, I've been having allergic attacks, fatigue attacks, and just walking makes me pant. Like my heart can't catch up. COVID is easy to recover from. No? It took me only like 3 or 4 days to recover from COVID without any medication. But the after effects is, I read in some reports lately because I've been a little bit concerned about my health. Read in some reports lately that such changes may be permanent. So yeah, guys, that's one reason you guys should but you understand that vaccine do not protect you from all these things. Okay, vaccine only reduces the feeling of being very sick, right? But doesn't protect you for any of this. So the best thing to do is to stay clear and stay safe from COVID. Yeah, just don't get it. Okay, and I'm back in my. You guys see how close this cafe is to the park itself. I'm gonna order my usual stuff. So they have a different staff here almost every other week. Hello, good morning. Give me a Billion extra shot Americano. Bear cookie, ikiken. Teşekkür ederim. I just ordered in Turkish language. I'm gonna take this seat here. This corner has become my favorite corner to drink from in this cafe. So if you guys just join me, right? For the first half an hour of this live stream, I showed you guys what the snow here in Istanbul looks like after 4 days of snow. Burada ya, take out higher. So if you guys want to see the snow here in Istanbul, you watch the first 30 minutes of this live stream. Elma, here in the US we lost an hour yesterday because daylight saving. Daylight saving affects me as well. Right now, the US market will open 1 hour earlier for me. So that means right now I'm very squeezed for time. I will not. So as such, my live stream, I'm gonna keep it to just 1 hour. Because anything beyond 1 hour, I'm very squeezed for time, especially with daylight saving. Yeah. So daylight saving affects me a lot, wherever in the world I am. Hi May, long time no see. May, oh May, you just missed the highlight of today's live stream where I showed you guys the snow here in Istanbul for 30 minutes. So May, make sure you rewatch the first 30 minutes where I show you guys what the snow looks like here in Istanbul in the park. Asper, you've been to vendor for weeks. Yeah, because the weather has been terrible for weeks, and you in a few months' time, maybe starting from June, you'll see me stream from home almost every day because June, July is very hot and very sunny here in Istanbul with no clouds at all. So in June, July, you will see that every day I'm just at home. So, Liana, many of my friends and family have COVID right now. My mom has it. Yeah. No, having COVID is no big deal. When you're sick with COVID, it's not that big a deal and it's very short time. But it's the after effects. The after effects is killing me. You guys can't really see the new rashes that formed. Now I can't really see because of the backlight. May I watched the first 30 minutes. Yeah, you just missed the whole highlight of today's live stream by just 5 minutes. So do rewatch the first 30 minutes to see and experience what the snow here in Istanbul looks like. I'm right now in my favorite cafe, grabbing a coffee. My live stream so far, do help me to click the like button. And if you wish to buy me my coffee today, do help me. You can buy me my coffee of the day by going to the comment section and clicking on the S button. Alright? And here's my coffee coming up. The double shot Americano. That's what I have out here every morning. A double shot Americano. Extra shot. Okay, tama. Teşekkür ederim. Okay. Oh. Teşekkür ederim. So guys, if you guys wish to buy me my coffee of the day, do go to the comment section and click on the little S button. Yeah? And you can see the sun is out like laser right now. Oh, how I miss being out here. I've been at home. I've been at home for nearly a week right now because of the snow. It's not even just the snow. It was like, if you have been following me my Instagram, I call this the Istanbul blizzard. It was blizzard, It wasn't just snowing, It wasn't like quietly snowing. It was like and then with thunder, that kind of snow. I call it a blizzard. Astro Boy. The spread is out of control. Look at the daily cases. You guys still concerned about the spread? Lena, no, I'm not surprised it's spreading more. Yeah. I mean, in fact, why should you even be concerned about the spread? I don't understand. In the end of the day, what matters is whether you got it or not. Why are you concerned with whether what the number looked like? I don't know. I think there's too much fanfare behind this whole coronavirus thing. To me, that's fanfare. If you're following the numbers every day, it's fanfare. Because what really matters is whether you and your family got it or not. That's it. Even if 10 million people got it around you and you don't, then you don't. Then it's got nothing to do with you. But if you got it, like me, if you already got it, what does it matter if 10,000 million other people got it? Oh. To me, following the daily case numbers is fanfare. Coronavirus fanfare so far, honestly. Oh, Nuraine Tan! Wow! Thanks for $7. Wow. Nuraine Tan, you just bought me my coffee for today and tomorrow, because this set here is about $3. So you just covered me for two and a half days. Thanks a lot, Nuraine. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So guys, today's coffee is sponsored by Nuraine Tan from Malaysia. Wow, really appreciate it. I'm gonna take one big bite for Nuraine Tan. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Now too much cookie to talk. Liana, I didn't get it for some weird reason. I really have cold and chest infection, so maybe no room for COVID. Astro Boy, it affects the people. It affects the period of lockdowns in Asia. Maybe so, not much in Europe and America. I don't know. I don't know why that should affect the period of lockdown in certain parts of the world, unless whoever making that kind of policy is stupid. If over the past 2 years, those guys making such stupid policies don't see that there is no difference between the infection rate of countries with lockdown and countries without lockdowns, like here in Turkey, like Turkey, then they are just stupid. You're affecting your life, affecting your economy for absolutely nothing. Okay, that fanfare around the daily case has to stop. All right. To me, watching the daily case, and even worse, making policies around the daily case number is just bullshit fanfare that is affecting the world unnecessarily and affecting lives unnecessarily. Liana, yeah, we're not in lockdown anymore. Yeah, Liana, don't you find it weird that Boris Johnson only decided not to lock down when the infection rate is the highest ever? Yeah, people, all these people have to start to agree that they are just being stupid. Nuraine Tan, enjoy a coffee. I always feel like having coffee and cookie after watching you. Oh, and guys, today my coffee has been brought to you guys by Nuraine Tan from Malaysia. My Malay language, sometimes I jam, yeah. Right now, I'm very, like, my Turkish language get in the way of my Malay language. Like my Korean gets in the way of my Japanese, in Malay language is wow, I'm losing my Malay language. Thank you in Malay language is what? Well, I actually forgot. I have not heard Malay language for about 19 years. So I'm losing. After 19 years of not hearing a certain language, you pretty much just forget it. So sorry, Nuraine Tan. After 18 years away from Southeast Asia, I'm beginning to forget my Malay language. Astro Boy, it does affect the death rate. Yeah, so what have the death rate got to do with you as long as you're not dead? It's too much fanfare, too much fanfare. Liana, because they're concerned about our economy. Kim Teo, terima kasih. Yeah, oh, terima kasih, that's right. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Yeah. Terima kasih, Nuraine Tan from Malaysia. Thanks for buying me, not just coffee, you bought me the whole thing today. And for tomorrow as well. Because this whole thing right now costs only about $3 US. With the lira being so low. When I first came to Istanbul 1.5 years ago, the lira wasn't this low, When I came to Istanbul 1.5 years ago, $1 US was only 6 lira. But right now, $1 US is almost 15 lira. Yeah. So my spending power more than doubled over the past 1.5 years. Also a good thing for foreigners like me, but it's bad for the economy, it's bad for the people here. I do understand. Nuraine Tan, our positive rate is 30K daily, but travel is opening up and effects are not as serious anymore. I don't know, then why track the number? To me, that number is a useless number that is completely fanfare and you should not be making policies around that number. I've been saying this since day one of COVID. Everybody was slamming me, When I spoke out 2 years ago, that people should stop tracking the number, stop being so afraid, stop doing all that shit, stop locking down, and just live normally. Nobody believe you. And look at what it is today. Yeah. Because why? Because it's a simple thing. I say because it's a flu. Because it's a flu, it's not gonna go away. And then I had like keyboard academics, sending me all kinds of stuff, telling me no, it's different. COVID is different from flu. Look at it today. The thing is, I hate to argue with people anymore because I'm usually correct, and it usually takes time for them to understand that I'm correct. So I don't argue with people anymore. Doesn't affect me anyways. Nuraine Tan, sama-sama. I remember a song. Sama-sama menuju ke harapan. A Malay song, right? Liana, price inflation is really bad right now. Oh yeah. Price inflation is it's a very deep issue right now. But this kind of a supply side kind of inflation. It's not a cost push inflation. It's supply pull inflation. So,
just 1 minute. Can you give us? Speak there. Just 1 minute.
Okay. They're grinding the beans right now, so it's gonna be very noisy. No, it's okay. I'll go outside here. I'll just sit out here. I'll just sit out here in the bench. Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Because they're grinding their beans, it's gonna be very, very noisy. I'm very kind, the people here. Every day you bask in this kind of kindness, you become kind yourself, Good night, then. And inflation is just gonna get even worse. Because this is nothing, everybody's looking at the Federal Reserve to do something. There's nothing they can do. Everybody thinks that way because they've never studied economics. There's two things when it comes to economic decisions, There is fiscal policies and there are monetary policies. What the Fed can do is only monetary, or the side of monetary policy, but not everything is due to monetary policy. And as I see in this year so far, it's about fiscal policies. It's about supply chain disruptions due to COVID and the war right now. And therefore, this is what I call the death spiral, where there's nothing you can monetary side. You do this is wrong, you do that is wrong. Jerome Powell knows that he's out of ammunition, he knows. That's why I keep saying, guys, ever since last Christmas, I kept saying, I don't want to wish you guys a Happy New Year. Remember, I keep saying that you guys should be prepared. I want you guys to be mentally prepared for the most challenging year in a very long time, remember? Yeah, this is what I mean. I didn't foresee the war coming, but I know the effects of supply side. No! Good night, then! It's a kind lady. She's the boss lady of the restaurant beside that I frequent a lot. And yeah, because I foresee the effect of supply side disruptions since last year. Liana, a lot of businesses shut down, people lose jobs because government put us in lockdown. And all this lockdown only happened because of the stupid addiction to the daily case number. So if you're addicted to the daily case number and you're watching it daily, you're as stupid as them. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to be very clear on this issue, that watching the daily case number, number one, does nothing for the reality of what's happening. Number two, it makes you it gives you unnecessary emotions when what is really matters is whether you and your family is sick or not. So you take care of yourself. That's all you have to do. Number three, it tempts people into doing very stupid things. All right. This is why I am against the addiction of staring at the stupid number the stupid daily case number. It's completely unnecessary. WHO should have stopped reporting this whole thing a long time ago. I kept saying it. I get slammed from so many people. But like I say, I don't mind people not agreeing with me anymore. Why? Because it usually takes time for them to understand that I'm correct in the end of the day. Yeah, especially even since last year, I've been telling people that 2022 is gonna be hell on earth. Yet nobody believes, Everybody is telling me, oh, no, you're wrong. 2022 is endemic. It's when the world recovers from COVID and everything will be upsurge. I say no. I say 2022 is when the real effects of supply side disruptions will show up in reality and people start to catch up with reality and when the whole world go to hell. Nobody believe me and I look at it today. Yeah, papaya. I'm usually correct, because why? Because I've lived through 3 full market cycles in this world. Spanning over more than 2 decades, I've been watching this thing. Huh? There's a very interesting street cat over there. It's drinking the snow. It's drinking snow water. Usually the street cats here do not drink from puddles like this. It's very rare to see street cats drinking from puddles. Very rare. Snow water is so pure. This street cat has been featured on my short videos a lot as well. Liana, I'm not so worried as these things are out of my control exactly. Son Cha, welcome. Son Cha from Singapore. What do you mean by supply? What do you mean by effects of supply side? You have to study economics to know. That's why a lot of people, you live in the world of finance and economics, but you don't know anything about finance and economics and how it works. That's why to me, right, finance and economics should be compulsory subjects taught in high school. Not just high school, from middle school. You cannot hope to make sense of the world you live in right now with no knowledge of how finance and economics work. With no knowledge of demand and supply curve dynamics, with no understanding of cost push and supply pool inflation, and all these are like, and the sad thing is all these things you learn in economics 101, meaning you just have to, like, in the first module of your economics lesson you will learn all these things. Why are middle schools and high schools not giving just a simple 3 months time to deliver this knowledge to people? I don't understand this. Why do you have to do a full course on economics to understand this? You don't have to. The very first module in college will cover all these basics, and this is all normal people needs to know to make sense of how this world works. And you should really have done that 3 months in middle school or high school, in my opinion. Astro Boy, Shenzhen in lockdown, so the supermarkets are empty. Lockdown all they want, none of my business. The reason why I've chosen to live in Istanbul through this whole COVID season is just this. The government here is cleverer than other governments around the world. It's normal daily life here. We don't feel any effects of COVID. You don't talk about it. Nobody even talk about COVID. It's not even on the minds of people here, okay? This is normal everyday life here, and it has been so for the past 1.5 years. Except for a very short lockdown period of 2 weeks only. For 2 weeks there was a lockdown 1.5 years ago. After that, no more. And after that, no more. Did I die? I didn't die. And other people, I don't see people around me. I didn't see my neighbors die. Huh? So quit the numbers. Astro Boy, money management is a life skill. Knowledge of insurance and mortgage. Yeah. That's why I think finance and economics should be a subject. You can't even call it a compulsory module. It should be a subject alongside all the sciences. I don't know why we learn mathematics and sciences in middle school and high school, but not economics. I don't understand this. Economics and finance. They can actually put these two together, economics and finance, into just one subject. Just a very basic. Go through the 101s. Finance 101 and economics 101 in middle school. In fact, middle school should be a good time to introduce these subjects. Don't wait to high school because not everybody goes to high school. Soncha, true financial literacy should be taught at a young age. Not true. You can always learn, because the thing is there is some mechanical things about how it works that anyone can learn at any age. If you do not understand right now, what you're seeing is the result of a move along the supply-demand curve or a shift of the supply-demand curve. You will make no sense of everything that's going around you. You will make no sense of the prices in the pump. To you, you are like, oh, this is inflation. Do you know that just inflation is a very, very deep and complex thing? You know, you just say, oh, right now it's inflation. But what exactly is inflation? What causes this? And therefore, what should you be concerned about? And therefore, people don't understand even, they see, oh, this is inflation. And then you know what? They blame the sky, they blame the gods, they blame the government, they blame everybody, you know, without an understanding of what causes this kind of inflation, you know. And therefore, they put all the pressure on the Feds, they put all the pressure on your government and stuff like that for nothing. For nothing. 진짜 해봤자, 진짜 그냥 바보야. 그냥 왜? 그냥 공부하세요. Liana, everything is limited now because production slowed down during COVID. It's not production slowed down, yeah. Actually, it's that's why to understand this issue, you need to understand if this is a move along the curve or a shift of the curve. Right now, people are just trying to like, if you never studied economics, you're trying to explain this in terms of the phenomena you see around you. But the engines behind economics is nothing you can see around you. It takes real understanding how it works, you know. Taxi driver just waved at me. It's almost an hour. I'm gonna have to try to finish this up quickly. Like I said, because of daylight saving, right now my daytime is very squeezed. Because US market now opens 1 hour earlier for me, and therefore I'm gonna have to try to squeeze everything that I do between the live stream and the time I work into a structured time frame right now. Even understanding supply side economics is a big thing. Because at least when I was in school, supply side economics wasn't a big thing, you know. I think it's a very new thing. We learned all the classic models, but lately everybody has been touting this supply side economics thing. And it's a deep issue. Not easy to understand. enjoying hot coffee in the cold weather is the best thing. So shook, you know. Hot coffee in the cold weather is so nice. And today's hot coffee and tomorrow's hot coffee is brought to you guys by Nuraine Tan from Malaysia. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. As you can see, I'm trying to finish this up fast because we're 1 hour right now. Taxi driver, and no, I don't think it's MV. People here just do that. People here are just that friendly. You know, when I first came here to Istanbul, I was really impressed by one thing that happened. I was just standing at the crossroad like this, doing nothing. I was just standing there watching people, you know. And you know what happened? It was cold, yeah? When I first came, it was about December of 2020. It was quite cold. So I was just standing there. And you know what happened? There's a group of people across the road. They are drinking Turkish chai. And they just called out to me, ooh, girl, tell me come over and then give me chai for free. And they asked me to sit with them to drink for free. You know, this was the first time I ever experienced. I'm just standing randomly on the streets and then other people ask me over for tea for free. The first time in my life I've ever experienced this, and it's here in Istanbul, in Turkey. That was when I knew, wow, Turkey is a different country. It's so different. I've experienced the level of compassion and humanity here in Istanbul that I've never experienced anywhere else in the world. Including how well they take care of the street animals. I love drinking hot food outside in cold weather, yeah. So I just finished up my cookie and I'm going to grab my coffee and just go. I gotta go pay up. Let me pay up and show Nuraine how much this comes to. Hesap? They're asking for the bill. Let's see how much this comes up to. I got the 41 allocation others. So 41 lira. 41 lira, it's about $3 US. Yep, so like I say, it's about $3 US. 41 lira. But you know, this is, to me, this is $3 US. And Nuraine Tan, you just bought this for me for today and tomorrow.
You want soup?
Oh no, it's okay, thank you. But understand this, that 41 lira for Turkish people feels like $41. 41 lira feels like 41 US dollars or 41 Singapore dollars if you are living in Singapore. It feels that way to the local. This is not cheap for the locals. So yeah guys, thanks a lot for joining me today. Once again, if you missed the highlight for today, which is going through the snow, during the first 30 minutes, please rewatch this live stream. And once again, thanks Nuraine Tan for buying me my coffee of the day. And understand that because due to US daylight saving, it affects my life as well. My daily live stream will be limited to 1 hour a day from now onwards, because my daytime is squeezed very badly because of this daylight saving as well, right? So yeah guys, thanks a lot today. You know, I really appreciate it. So many of you on today, so many of you coming on to chit chat with me today. Really nice, was a really nice chat. And Liana, I think it's what makes Istanbul a desirable place to go to. The kind of people there are amazing. Do come and experience Istanbul for yourself. Like I say, quit listening about hearing about Istanbul from me. Quit watching about Istanbul on my live stream. Just come. 그냥 어서 오세요, 여러분들. 안녕.